What is up, dudes and lady dudes? Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today, we have the entire set of Duel Overload revealed now. That's what this is. That's what this video is. I'm just going to cut to the chase. No shenanigans. This is literally just all about Duel Overload, one of the best sets that we've seen in a long time, arguably the best set I've seen since I got back into the game 3 years ago. This set looks absolutely insane reprints, insane imports, a couple of really new cool cards. Yeah. So I don't want to waste too much time. Let's just get into this motherfucker. I just want to see like what is here. Also, if I'm wearing the same clothes and I look kind of like a bum this morning, it's because I just woke up and I didn't want to wait to record this video. I was just too excited to actually get into this. So let's start off at the top and work our way down. Of course, the first card in the set, Crystron Halki Fibrax, or otherwise known in the OCG as Crystron Needle Fiber. Insane card. We pretty much get all of the links imported that we've been waiting for years. Like literally since the Link Frames Pack 1, we get every link that we've been waiting for. So we have Celestial Knight Parshat, I believe he's from Link Frames Pack 2. We have Alien Shock Trooper M-Frame. We have DDD Abyss King Gilgamesh. Really nice for DDD players. Raid Raptor Y-Strix. That's actually one of the bigger cards in the set. That could be one of the more chase cards in the set. I don't think it's not as generic as like Needle Fiber or Verte Anaconda, but I do think there's like a handful of decks where it's like really good in. So that'll be interesting. Condemned Dark Lord, 5-headed Link Dragon. We already knew about him. Protector Whelp of the Destruction Swordsman. That's the Buster Blader link, which is really nice, really helpful for that strategy. I just hope Union Carrier, by the way, that's the next card, does not get, what is that one called? Buster, man, the one that locks your opponent out of the extra deck. So, but Union Carrier can just equip it for free. So hopefully that's not the kit. That won't get that banned, but, you know, whatever, we'll see. Union Carrier is insane. That's like a really good one here. Another chase one. Ancient Gear Ballista, nice for Ancient Gears. Herald of Mirage Lights, just a bunch of Link Frames Pack 3 stuff. Simorg, Bird of Sovereignty. I'm really excited to get this guy so soon. This is what's so exciting about this, is that like ever since Link Frames Pack has been a thing, we have had to wait and get like 3 links every core set or something like that. And it's been taking so long for us to actually get all the links from Link Frames Pack imported to us, and now they're just getting all of them at once. And Link Frames Pack 3 came out, I mean, it's still like 4 months, but we're getting all of it at once. It's not 4 months later we got 5 of them, and then 4 months later we got another 5 of them. We're just getting literally everything. Just so cool. We have Extra Hero Infernal Devicer, Selene, Queen of the Master Magicians. I've heard about this card, even though it's a Link 3, and on first reading it, you're like, it doesn't seem that good. But when you actually take into account like what it can actually do to support Endymions, it actually is pretty spicy in the deck. We also have Crossroads Dragon. This card's also pretty interesting. Like kind of generic plant support, just being able to make you either like a Moonlight Rose Dragon or a Black Rose Dragon, or potentially the other synchro that they have, the Rose Maiden. She's pretty cool, but she's a little more specific. But cool card. Reptilian Echidna, just a good generic like reptile support card. Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon in some very specific decks. This card is like really nasty. This card has really high ceiling potential. It's really cool. Bujinki Ahashima, Artifact Dagda. I'm really excited to see the artifact guy in here because I've wanted to try out like a harder Traptrix artifact list, and this will help me do that. So that's pretty cool. Bloom Harmonious, the Melodious Composer, the Melodious Monster. Very cool card. It's a powerful card, but I don't know if their archetype has the means to like actually make it as good as it could be at the moment. But the potential could be there for future support. Predaplant Verte Anaconda. This is by far one of the chase cards of the set. It's like this Needle Fiber, as far as like the links go, and like Union Carrier, and maybe Force Strix, or is it Force Strix or Y-Strix? Y-Strix. Abyss Actor, Hyper Director, cool Link 1 for Abyss Actors. Lib, the World Keyblade Master. This card is also going to be a very, I think, sought-after card for a good amount of players. Sky Striker Ace Zeke could be the card that brings Sky Strikers back up into the game again. Yuki Onna, the Absolute Zero Mayakashi. This card's a Link 4 and it's tough to even, like, 1, to get to, and 2, to, like, it doesn't even seem like that good. But I guess if you pair it with the new trap that they just got, we're looking at something more interesting here. Next up, we have Tenyi Spirit Sahasrara. Yeah, he's really cool too. I don't know how, like, important this is, but, like, actually, I've heard some things about this lock. Like, this card sets up, like, a really weird lock that's, like, pretty nasty. And then we have some random cards that I don't even know, just based off of the names. I'd have to see them. But then we'll get to those in a sec. Awakening of the Possessed. This is a really cool continuous. This is one of the continuous spells I talked about in the Charmer video. So this is nice that we're getting this, because we didn't know when we were getting this, and like, we're getting a Charmer structure deck. So I'm glad it's here, instead of, like, they're just like, oh, it's one of the new cards. Like, no, we want other new cards, more other cards. So, Ferocious Flame Swordsman, this is that other Link monster. Jama Emperor, nice to see that. Speedroid Marble Machine and Hexa Saucer. These were revealed a while ago, and they're actually, like, pretty decent Speedroid cards. Oh, this card. This is, like, a weird, like, is this not a tuner? Yeah, it's a weird, like, synchro support card. So, he's weird, but I don't think he's very good. I remember that card. It's not very good. This card lets you, what, special summon a monster from your hand? With the same original level from your hand. Okay, so it special summons, like, monsters of the same level from your hand, but you can't use him as link material. He's weird. He's, like, super specific. I don't know. Some other imports, some other, like, not that important imports, let's be honest. Dark Anthelion Dragon. What does this thing do? Oh my lord. Why? There's so many cards that I didn't even know what they are. Starving Venom, Lethal Dose Dragon, Dangerous Fright for a Nightmare. This is the one fusion that Fright First didn't have yet. Phantasm Emperor Trilogig, Rosebell of Revelation, Synchro Transcend, Enma's Judgment, Graveyard of Wandering Souls, Malefic Divide, Malefic Selector, Malefic Tune, Cubic Ascension. What? Why is Cubic card randomly in between? Whatever. Malefic Paradox Gear, Malefic Territory, Cubic Dharma, Cubic Causality, Card of Fate, Relinquished Anima. This card's actually so clean. Relinquished Anima is, like, gonna be right there with, like, Gravity Controller now for, like, how good of a Link 1 it can be. They're a little bit different, because Gravity Controller can take any non-link in the extra deck, but Relinquished Anima can take any level 1, period. So certain decks can really abuse this, because they have such easy access to level 1s. Then we have Trap Tricks Genlesia. This card is awesome for Trap Tricks. It's pretty cool. I don't see it being more than a 1 or a 2 of, but it definitely could come up. Hollow Giants, an interesting spell card, continuous spell that, like, locks effects, like, negates effects of all extra deck monsters on the field. Mayakashi Mayhem, the crazy card for them, has, like, 4 effects that you can use all in the same turn if you're able to extend far enough. We have Tour Guide from the Underworld, Chaos Dragon Legionnaire, Cyber Dragon Affinity, and Sky Striker Kagari. Not just reprints, but alternate arts. These are 4 really good picks for alternate arts. Personally, I'm excited for the Infinity and the Tour Guide more than anything, but Kagari's still cool, and so is Legionnaire as well. Moving on, we've got Vanity's Ruler, Gigaplant, Swap Frog, Watcharath, White Mare, Blackwing, Zephyros the Elite, Scrap Orthros, Madolce Magellan, Destiny Hero Celestial, Secret Six Samurai, Fuma, Magical Musketeer Caspar, and Starfire. We have Witchcrafter Madame Vare, Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, Saravis the Ancient, and Ascended. This card was like $10, by the way. A lot of the stuff was actually, like, at least a couple bucks. The Last Warrior from Another Planet. That's a really nice old card to get a new printing of, because it is, like, a popular Waking the Dragon target. King Dragon. Unfortunately, not the one you're thinking of, but it's a it's like another it's a card like that. It's just another fusion. Super Vehicroid Stealth Union. Was this card expensive? I don't know. Otherwise, this one seems really random. Chaos Goddess, Psyframe Lord Omega. Oh, that's actually nice, Omega. That Gusto Emerald, that's super nice to get another reprint. But Dolce Pudding says Chocolata a la Mode. This card was getting like close to like $50 before this. Number 27, Dreadnought Dreadnoid. This is a pretty cool rank 4, generic rank 4. Dingirsu, the Orchestra of the Evening Star. This is not one we knew about, but now this card, even the Ultra Rare was still like $20, and the Ulti was like even more than that, so this is really nice to see. Salamangreat Almirage, kind of the same thing. This card can just be abused like randomly, and like with the invoked stuff getting better, like this card was only getting better, which is really cool. Mystical Space Typhoon, that's actually pretty cool. I like new high rarity Mystical Space Typhoon. Magic Formula, that's just an old card, like old classic card here. Terraforming, another high rarity printing for Terraforming. Not mad for me, not bad at all. Double Evolution Pill, Deck Lockdown, that's cool. I think this card was just a common before. Zombie World, another high rarity for Zombie World. Cyber Emergency, this card desperately needed this. This card was floating around like $30 for like a while because it's Cyber Dragons. It needs some reprints. Hysteric Sign's a weird one. I think it's only a couple bucks. I think it's like $4 or $5, but still, that can make this just that much more affordable for people who love that deck. Golden Castle Stromberg, this is another pretty good one. This one was, I know it's a short print, but I think the demand for this card went down way. Ooh, bless me. So I think it was like around $10-ish, somewhere around there. Signet Mining. I saw Farfa's video, and Farfa did say that Signet Mining seems to be a very, very short printed card, so watch out for that. But a reprint is welcome nonetheless. Then we have Witchcraft Recreation, really nice card as well. This card was like $30. We have a New Age reprint for Compulse, a new printing for Paleozoic Dynamiscus. To me, I'm like, why the fuck do we have a printing for Dynamiscus and we still only have a common for Olenoids? This should have just been Paleozoic Olenoids. What the fuck? And then we finish out with Infinite Impermanence and Cybernetic Overflow. Cybernetic Overflow was well with Swap Frog and like Deck Lockdown. Kind of pair for a couple of nice like rarity bumps. That's actually really nice because Overflow, I felt like if you're playing like something that's emerged is like the Cyber Trap Stun deck, and they play like 3 Cybernetic Overflow, the deck almost revolves around it as a disruption, and so it's nice to see that it's getting a little more I don't know, the Konami's like almost recognizing that, and that this card is better than a common printing, especially for one of the classic decks in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! So they bumped this up, and then Swap Frog's just so beloved, and why have like a common printing and then just like the ulti that's like so incredibly expensive. Not so pretty, but it's like it's really expensive, so because it's an ulti. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole set. The set looks insane. There's a ton of cards that I want out of the set. Mostly the links, I'll be honest, like most of the stuff is the links. There's a couple of the alternate arts that I want. And there's a couple of reprints of like cards that I already wanted, but like were too expensive for me to like really splurge on just yet. Like I've wanted Signet Mining because I wanted to play Marine Cess. I've wanted the Witchcrafter expensive cards because I just wanted to play them. I need a third Impermanence. All like stuff like that, if that makes sense. Like Ding, because like I still think Orcus are cool, and also I have other reasons for Ding. Everybody does, right? So there's like random cool stuff like Emerald. Even when it came off the ban list, it's been pretty expensive, so it's nice to see another reprint here that can hopefully drop that down. I think this set is insane. I think the reprints are right on the money. Almost every reprint in here is like either a nice rarity bump for something that's not expensive, if you were a huge fan of that deck, or it's like something that was already between the range of like, a couple bucks to pretty fucking expensive, like Impermanence and Phantasme. And so I think this is a clean set. I think this is one of the best sets we'll see all year. Probably the best set we'll see all year. Obviously, I don't know about all the sets for the rest of the year, so I don't want to look like an idiot when like Battles of Legend comes out and it's the best one we've ever seen. So it's cool. It's really good. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below. What are you most excited for out of this set? This set is so crazy that there's so many things, but just let me know your favorite, like the thing that you're looking for out of this set more than anything. I'd be really excited to hear what you guys' thoughts are on that. But that's going to solve this video for me here today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. And if you want to stay up to date on anything related to Yu-Gi-Oh! News, subscribe to the channel. And I love you. Peace. That's it. I'm out.